Today I'm going to talk to you about what I keep in my tool belt. Now, just to explain, this changes daily depending on what I'm doing. If I'm doing finished carpentry, I'll remove certain tools and put in different tools. If I'm framing a house, I'll have different tools in there. But as a standard, this is what I keep in. Let's start with a hammer. The staple of all carpentry work, renovation work, anything. I personally like using this stiletto. It's a titanium hammer. It's got the nail holder magnet up here, so I can put a nail in and reach to a high place and use one hand to set the nail. It's got a hook here for extra prying power when you're pulling a nail out. And then it's obviously light, it's easy on the elbow. That goes back here. These two pouches are for nails. My tape measure, Stanley Fatmax, the only one I use, that goes back here. I'm so used to where those go that I know automatically. I can pull out my hammer and put it back without looking. It's not going to fall out. I know exactly where my tape is. I don't like it in the front in case I'm climbing something and then my knees are pushing the belt or pushing the stuff in the belt out. Olfa knife, very important tool. You always want to have one with you. This gets used more than you think. That goes right there. I always have two carpenter's pencils. Those go right there, right by my right hand, because that's what I use for writing. I have a nail punch. That goes in this belt here. Another really highly underrated tool that's super useful, the speed square. For marking things. You need this here. That goes on my right hand there too. This I use occasionally. I just keep it in there because it's light and it's small and I have a place for it. Little torpedo level. I wouldn't say I use this all the time. Occasionally I use it. That goes in this belt here. My nail puller, super important tool. I have this with me at all times. Though occasionally if I'm doing finished carpentry, I'll take it out because I don't want it banging or scratching the wall. That goes back here. I also have this little, I think this is called a painter's tool. I really like this tool too. It's a wedge, it's a scraper, it's a nail puller, it's a spacer. It has so many different uses. This is just a little mini one, but I keep that in my tool belt as well. A Tajima chalk line. This is the best chalk line that I've found. I think it's made in Japan. It's got all sorts of different features that I like. I use black chalk unless I'm snapping on something dark colored, then I'll use red. That goes in there. And I also just use this chisel. And that thing gets used more than you would think. It's kind of a beat up old chisel, not my good ones, but I just keep that right in there. So that's basically what I use in my tool belt. These three pouches here, these are 2 1/4 inch nails, 3-inch nails, and this is just random screws and stuff like that. But this is the stuff I have on me at all times. Just to basically, you can almost get the whole job done with just these tools. And then you're going to use your power tools and your air tools on top of all that. But this is what you carry with you. As far as the belt goes, I'll just explain this belt I have. This is I have the classic like loop buckle here, like you would on a belt for your pants. And then inside of that is a Velcro strap. Now, if you take it off, you can see that this belt has it's really wide in the back and it has all this padding, which is kind of nice. This is a really good belt. I can wear it all day long and not be uncomfortable. I let it sit just above my hips. I cinch it tight and it just sits there without any weight. Some guys have these old school like shoulder straps. I've tried those. I never liked them. I always found that they pulled on my shoulder and make me have sore shoulders at the end of the day. This one here is a canvas belt. The brand is Gatorback. It's very light. I mean, it's as heavy as you load it with nails and whatnot, but the belt itself is quite light and it's pretty useful. Lots of pockets. It's big. It's comfortable. You can wear it all day. It doesn't get in the way. Anyways, that's what I have. What do you have? Let me know. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.